Hi again. Here we are to take one more look at relative and absolute position. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to start with these two things here. I've got main and I got box, right? And what I want to do is inside box here, I want to add something like maybe I'll put an H1 in there, right? And I'll just make it hello world or something, right? And then maybe I'll also put another div in here. Let's just do that, right? Just for fun. We'll use some fancy selector action to get to these guys, right? And now in my style sheet here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a style for box, okay? And the first thing, this is going to be the whole thing here, is we're going to make box relative position. Okay, so remember that the container here is relative, okay? Next, we're going to give box a width of, I don't know, 400 pixels, a height of 400 pixels, and a background color of, I don't know, let's make it bisque, I don't know, okay, well, just some random color, right? And now what I'd like to do is I'd like to position hello world at the bottom edge of the box and take this div and make it like a little smaller box and put it in the upper right corner of its container, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to say box space H1, okay? Position absolute. So remember, our absolute object is going to look up the chain and find a relative ancestor and then use this as its frame of reference, okay? So we'll do that. And then we'll say bottom of 0 and left. It'll actually already be left of 0, but that's sort of the default. But we'll do left of 0 like this. And maybe we'll, just for fun, we'll give it a little bit of padding. We'll say padding of 10 pixels. And then I'll give it a background color also. And we'll make it a transparent color just to get fancy. So we'll make it transparent. It'll be white. And, 50-60% transparent. I don't know, right? Okay. And there we go, right? So let's give it a try. So hopefully what will happen is this H1 will end up at the bottom of its container, right? There we go. Oh, that looks nice, right? So now I've positioned this box very easily down here at the bottom of the other box, right? Okay, now let's take our smaller box and put it up here, right? So what we'll do is we'll say box space div, right? So box space H1 should get us this guy, because here we started here, class box, and then looked for a descendant, right? That was an H1, and then here we're going to look for inside class box for a descendant that's called div, right? So there we go, right? And this one will give it a width of 40 pixels, a height of 40 pixels, and a position of absolute. And let's give it a background color again. Let's make it, how about, I don't know, blue-violet. I don't know, right? Okay. And then we'll set the right edge to 10 pixels and the top edge to 10 pixels. Okay, so we'll save all that. And then we'll go and refresh our browser. Oh, look, there's our purple box in the upper right corner, right? So when we set the bottom, that means the bottom edge of the element, and we're setting the bottom of this guy, right? So it means the bottom edge of this guy will be that distance from the bottom edge of its, relative ancestor or its frame of reference, right? I set the left to 0, so it's 0 pixels from this edge. This guy I set the top to 10, so he's 10 pixels down from the top, and I set his right to 10, so it moves over 10 pixels from the right edge. So there's a 10 pixel distance between the two right edges, right? Or the right edge of the absolute element and its relative ancestor. Okay, so anyway, hopefully that gives you some great ideas there, right? Yeah, thanks for watching.